Is it permissible for a woman to go for a walk in the morning? Can women go to walk early morning while doing proper purdah and covering themselves? Muhammad Anas from Hyderabad. Women can walk early morning, but I suggest they should walk because they stay at home all the time, are gaining weight, getting fat and developing all sorts of diseases. They should walk with proper purdah. Even the government should make separate parks for men and women. If this isn't possible, then there should be a separate time for women. Even if this isn't possible, then they should do purdah. In some countries, even the Western people in the past used to observe separate parks for women. But this trend is slowly dying out. We don't ask for separate parks. There is already a shortage of parks, and if we limit them and make them separate for both genders, then this will be even more rare. Women should go to walk in purdah and focus on walking, not talking. When I go to the park, I usually see that women focus more on talking rather than walking. I'm talking about those women who don't listen to my sessions. Such kind of walking is useless. Because when you walk, you have to walk at a certain speed and for longer periods of time. The proper inhaling and exhaling is what's useful. Gossiping and walking cannot go together because the person cannot walk fast if they are talking. The mind gets diverted, and the main goal of walk is hard to achieve if they do both walking and talking. Which is why we should avoid discussions during walk. I've seen even men doing this nowadays. I suggest them to stop talking. You have talked more than enough everywhere, even in offices, as the workload isn't much usually. A person keeps talking before sleeping, before and after using washroom, before namaz in masjids and after namaz, right after doing the salam. Then again after the sunnahs. You talk all the time, then you should only walk in that specified time. People nowadays walk as if they're in an advertisement of Bonanza, slowly and in a stylish way. Such a walk is a waste of time. Question: difference in price when paying cash or buying on credit/installments. Is it allowed to sell a motorcycle in a way that cash value is 1 lakh and on installments it is 1.5 lakh? Muhammad Qasim from Pashin. Answer: yes, it is allowed only if you decided the payments within that meeting that it will be 1 lakh on cash and 1.5 lakh on loan/installments. And tell the time of loan that you have to pay that amount in 6 months in certain installments. Or in 1 year. And the customer decided within the meeting that he will choose cash or loan. It is not allowed that you say that I have bought this bike, but if I bring the money today or tomorrow I will bring 1 lakh or else I will bring 1.5 lakh. This is haram, impermissible and undersold. Which is why it is important to decide if you will buy on what price within that meeting. If you decided 1.5 lakh, then you owe me the next day saying that as I paid you early, then please waive off the 50,000. Neither can this be done that you pay 1 lakh then you come the next day that I will pay the remaining later, as this will also be haram. The price decided cannot be changed on the basis of time. Question: how do we do niyat for paying zakat? My cousin asked for some loan as they were not financially stable. I thought I should give them zakat instead of loan, but when I went to give them the money, then I couldn't make proper niyat. I later did niyat after coming back home. Will my zakat be accepted or not? Bin Abdullah. Answer: if you intended that you were giving them loan and not zakat at time of handing over, then this cannot be said as zakat later on, even if you intend to. But if you put away that money intending to give this money to your cousin as zakat, what was the questioner's name? Yes, Bin Abdullah, if you put away that money intending to give this money to your cousin as zakat, but you forgot to intend properly while giving the money, then zakat is said to be paid. Formally thinking at time of handing over is not needed if you made the intention of giving the money as zakat. Until you make intentions against the current one. If you intended to give the money as loan but late made niyat as zakat, then this is not acceptable. It seems like you made intention for zakat, but when you were giving the money you did not think formally, so don't worry, it doesn't matter. Insha'Allah your zakat will be considered as paid.